I'm snorting Sudafed stuff. What the fuck is up on my phone? Oh my god, there's like, ooh, there's schmutz on it. The rap slayer, the hooker layer, mother effer say a prayer. Hail Mary, full of grace, smack a bitch in the face, take a Gucci bag and a North Face off her back. Jap her if she act. Where did my husband put the spoons? Is anybody in here? Hey! Funny with the money. Oh, you got me mistaken, honey. Where's the fucking spoons? How's everybody doing today? I can only stay on here for a little bit, but I was getting dressed. I was like, oh my god, look at those bags under my eyes. My allergies are so fucking bad right now. What the hell is this? Ugh. How's everybody doing? How you doing? How you doing? I'm just making myself some instant coffee. Dude, so last night, oh my god. Last night, oh man. I'll wait until a couple more people get in here. Thank you, Elle. Oh, I gotta find some lip stuff. Oh, my allergies are so goddamn bad right now. I feel like I'm gonna die. The house. I'm in the house. It's freezing here. I put my son on the bus this morning, right? And I'm like, yeah, you're good with a sweatshirt. And like, oh my god, it's freezing. It's effing freezing. Fingering your hot pocket. Okay, bye. Bye-bye. Hello, Stinky Fish Freeloader. Who the fuck comes up with these names? For real. Daily Poppins, word. I had all my Coach dry clean this year, so I guess I'm gonna have to rock one of those bad boys today. I had to. They were like sitting in my car the whole winter last winter. They probably don't fit me anymore because my fat ass eats Friendlies every night. But hold on a second. I just need something on my lips. I'm actually sweating right now. What the fuck? Oh, it's only 68. Guys, like, like my trees. We had to bring my palm trees in from outside. I know, Ash. I'm not fat, but I'm definitely not as skinny as I used to be, so. Anyway, yeah, last night, I was falling asleep. It's a good story. And, I got woken up by a text message to go check out somebody's channel, right? And this crazy jigsaw-looking motherfucker, yeah, I am attacking looks. That's right. Is talking about NYC Urbanista, okay? And how she, like, I don't even know. This woman's whacked, man. She was talking about my friend, saying that she was trying to set her up. What the fuck are you talking about, you fucking weirdo? This woman's whacked, bro. Whacked. No such thing ever happened. Nobody goes to your meet and greets because nobody gives a shit about you. But definitely not NYC Urbanista. I can tell you that much. She don't like you. Why would she go to your meet and greet? But anyway, I mean, just so rude. And then she's talking about choking me out. She's like, the reason I haven't choked her out. Bitch, you need to come try. I'll meet you somewhere if you want to try choking me out. We'll see what happens. I would love nothing more than to see what happens if you tried to choke me out. I would love it. You're top heavy. You would go down like a bowling pin. But anyway. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's snowing. It's like sleet snowing. But anyway, I just want to clear it up because she doesn't really have a channel to do so. Nobody set this dumbass up. I don't even know what she's talking about. How come everybody's always trying to set her up all the time? Who even talks like that? What are you, like? Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a grown-ass woman. Why are you talking like that? Why? Go hug your kid, bro. Seriously. I hate even doing that, But like, your kid's birthday, you sat up on a live going off on people. I will tell you guys right now, I will not fucking be on here on my son's birthday worrying about this shit. I will guarantee you guys that will not happen. That will not happen. I mean, grow up, you fucking child. I've never seen anything like it. You fucking weirdo. Nobody's obsessed with you. But when you talk shit about me, I will respond. But I don't even want to give you... You know what's so sad? You have 20,000 subscribers. Go get some content instead of talking about Laura. That's all you do, is talk about Laura. Because you want to get in, like, cool with all the Laura haters. Fucking weirdo. You have nothing to talk about. Your life is sad. You spend 7 hours a day on a fucking live stream. So of course you have to talk about Laura. You sad ass bitch. Sad ass bitch. Seriously, man. Your life is sad. If you have 7 hours every day to spare to sit on here, your life is fucking sad in my book. Really sad. Amanda, Laura's another creator. For real. And I'm not even sticking up for her, but it's like, you came back here, tried a bunch of shit, didn't work out to make yourself relevant, and so you just jumped on the Laura hate train, and you sit there and just talk shit about her because you know it's gonna get you attention. It's like, fucking loser. Girl's a fucking weirdo, man. Go do something productive. Go take a shower. Why don't we start there? Take a shower, wash your hair and brush your hair, and then come talk about other people. You don't even shower. Like, I don't even look, and then you talk about people wanting to get between your legs. Dude. Oh, dude. That is the grossest thing. You don't shower for fucking like weeks at a time. Nobody wants to get between your legs, lady. Fucking tuna fish sandwich. The fuck out of here. She's disgusting. Like, seriously. Nobody wants your fucking nasty tuna fish sandwich. Shit was medically created by a doctor. I want to know what that shit looked like beforehand, if you had to have it fixed by a doctor. So you turned it from a roast beef sandwich to a tuna sandwich. Is that what you're telling me? She's always greasy looking. Like, at least, at the very least, if you're not going to shower, get some dry shampoo. I mean, it's cheap. Arby's, yeah. She's like the Arby's special. And go ahead, you could come back at me and pick on my teeth. I mean, because that's really all you got, bitch. All they know is I would love you to come try choking my ass out. I happily accept it. My teeth are all sorts of fucked up. If I gave a fuck, I would be at the dentist. I don't give a fuck. I'm married. I have a really fucking good looking husband. Come on, Snoop. And a beautiful son. So, don't matter. Don't matter. And they're like in my life on a daily basis. Dentist is taking my phone away. Oh, NYC Urbanista. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear. Yeah, but don't attack my friend NYC Urbanista because she stood up for me. Like, you're... Is that how sad you are? Is that how desperate you are for attention? You fucking nasty bitch. That's what I was talking about the other day because people are like, oh, I can't stand Laura. She doxes people. She talks shit about people. I gotta say, dude, that when this woman goes in on people, she goes a little bit too hard. You know what I'm saying? You drag people, you tell their personal business. That's none of your business to be telling people. Which, to be honest with you, I got a letter from a guy named Jerry Schumann, okay? And if you guys don't know who Jerry Schumann is, he's Melissa Schumann's dad, okay? And I could read that shit, but I won't do that to you. I won't do that to you. Let's just say it was interesting. Very interesting. I got a lot of information about, yeah, exactly, Anna. She's a lost soul. Her life is sad. It really is. She talks about ex-clients. Dude, first of all, you are not a life coach. Like, you are a disgrace to all life coaches. That's what you are. Nobody would come to you, you hot mess. Like, who's gonna come to you? You don't even shower on a daily basis or a weekly basis. And people are gonna come to you for life advice? The fuck out of here. Unbelievable. She's so nasty. But that's what I'm saying, though. How could you sit there and be like, oh, Laura's so horrible, and then listen to that bitch and think that that's okay? And by the way, while I'm up here, I want to address something. Because Marianne was on panel with her the other night. Dude, come on, Snoop. Come on, come out. Hold on. What's up, J-Mac? Come on, Snoop. 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 J-Mac's fucking Boston accent is, oh my God, it's so funny. What the fuck was I gonna say? Oh, Marianne was up on her panel, on Science Girl's panel the other day. And I have no problem with Science Girl. But she was like saying some bullshit. Like, I told people, I do not give people ultimatums on here. I don't care who you support. I don't care who you follow. You're welcome in my chat. She said some bullshit that I got a little bit annoyed about, because she's like, you said that people that follow MGL can't come in here. No, honey, that's not what I said. I said you're welcome. Anybody's welcome here. I don't care. As long as you're not an asshole in my chat, then you're welcome here. And by the way, if there's any mods in here, don't block people, please. Or, unless they're just being stupid. But, no, that's not what I said, Marianne. So go back and watch it before you run your mouth. And no, Marianne, to be honest with you, you're like, why doesn't Mika Mobster talk to me that much? There's a plethora of reasons. One of them would be, yeah, you're friends with somebody who I think did some shitty things to me. But all right, I could let that go. And I did. But, there was a time when, let me think. Shit, there's so much. I don't even know where to start. Well, there was a time when, Jay for Justice is dragging me, and like, you're sitting there laughing with her. That was kind of fucked up. It's not just about that, just in case you were wondering. But I'm a forgiving person. Like, I was still talking to you, but I don't know, after the other night, I don't know. I don't know why you would, I don't know why you would say that. Thank you, Justine. I like it too. But there was that. What was the other thing? Hold on. I'm trying to think. I mean, she was like dragging me that day, and you're like making plans like, hey, haha. Like, you didn't even stick up for me in the slightest bit. So if you wonder why I'm a little like, with you, standoffish, that might be part of it. There was another one. Shit, what was the other one? Wow, I'm having a brain fart. Oh, and yeah, Ems, of course. Ems is my friend. And I mean, how many times can I explain this story about this fucking Georgia dog thing? Nothing's going on. And then you try to use Ems talking to Marissa as like some like defense. No, I don't care. That's what you don't understand. I don't care if you talk to her. If you talk to her, that's your problem. That ain't my problem. If you want to talk to somebody like that and surround yourself with somebody like that, good luck. Just don't tell her nothing personal about yourself, because, well, even if you don't tell her something personal, she's going to make some shit up, and like she did last night to my friend. Yeah, she does act like a child sometimes. Agreed, Daily Poppins. Sorry. But she does, Oh, that was the other thing. Dude, because, like, all right, this whole community's been up in arms about these police calls and shit, You could do something about that, man. Do something about it. I just don't understand. Call the police, fucking help out. Do you really? I don't know. Do something about it. Call your cops. Call up if there's an investigation. I don't know. Do you know when Oh, yeah. Wait, who's T and WD? Diana Wendy? Do you know when I think Diana Wendy are going live tonight. But like, dude, I can assure you that Ems is doing nothing shady. So I just don't like don't get up on a panel and start talking shit like you sound like a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? We all went through a learning process here. I just don't understand it. She just happened to delete the comment. Who, Ash? Who deleted a comment? Underwear bashers? I gotta light up another cigarette because that one just went out. I don't know. This whole shit is so stupid and everybody needs to just drop it and like move the fuck on. For real. I could go for some. I am not dead set that. Jules, what's your theory? Oh, that's the other thing. She said the other night, she's like, would you apologize? Yeah, if I was wrong, I would apologize. But I never accused you of calling the cops, dude. What are you talking about? Obviously, you did not call the cops because you were sitting on a panel. So you obviously did not. CK Herb, no, I don't think she has any life coaching clients. Well, I think she might. I think people probably do call her and come to her. But I don't think it lasts past probably one phone call. And if it does, I don't know. It's like, I have spoken to several people have reached out to me that went to her for life coaching and it didn't end well. We'll put it that way. If she was that busy, I'll just put it this way, she wouldn't have time to sit 7 hours on a live. No. If she actually had a business, like a lucrative business, no. You would not be sitting 7 hours on a live. And if you took it seriously, you also wouldn't be involved in drama because your whole channel would just be about that. Like, give me a break. Your channel's a drama channel. Let's be real. Aaron has made no such comment. Wait. I just feel like, dude, I don't know what they think Ems is up to, but she's not up to anything. And like, if my word's not good enough for you, then don't talk to me. I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's crazy. Craziness. But I think it's a friend he knows much longer. Oh, Jules, okay. I don't know. How about this, Jules? How about all three of them? Weren't they like the fab whatever? Not counting John because I don't think John was in on it at all. But please don't block Laura if anybody's in here with a wrench. Everybody's allowed to have a say in my chat. If MGL wants to come up in here, she could talk too. I won't block her. But she has me blocked. Because she's a pussy. Anyway. Ash, it was after the J for Justice. It's not that big of a deal. I don't personally think J for Justice had any reason to do that to me, but I mean, again, I don't really know her all that well, so I don't know why she would do that. Here's the thing. Let me explain this. I'm going to tell you guys a little story. We're going to go back in the day, okay? Before the cop... Come on, Snoop. Come on. This is why I think that certain people are involved. Come on, Snoopy. Let's go. Move your feet. They got to come... Yes, that's how we walk. This is why. Do I know? No, for sure, no. Will I apologize if I'm wrong? Yeah, I'll apologize, but I don't think I am wrong. I got a very good intuition. Speaking of the cop calls, on my review source, Oni said that he didn't call the cops on Aaron Carter, Nick's little brother. Puss in Boots. I don't know about that. Somebody sent me September 4th. Somebody sent it to me. I don't really watch Oni's channel, but it's deleted now. I think they all agreed to delete it because he somehow got himself wrapped up in this shit with like harassing this girl. I don't know, whatever. Because I see his name is on there if you go on Twitter. Anyway. I look back, right? Here's how I operate. I go back to before the cop calls, right? I didn't have a problem with anybody on here. Nobody. I really didn't. I don't have, except one person, right? J for Justice and me, like, kind of had, like, words a couple of times, but do I think that, like, I think if J for Justice was going to call cops on somebody, it would have been Kay or somebody in her, clique. I'm not that involved in their shit, so I don't know why she would be out to get me, right? But what was I saying? But anyway, there was one person who was actively trying to take my channel down by doing copyright strikes, by saying that they were going to pay somebody or some kid or some weird shit like that, right? What else did they do? Get out of here, Snoop. What else? What else? Oh, making a stupid video about me called The Real Makeup Mobster. I know that they made the video because it had a fucking screenshot from their texts. How would somebody get that? So it had to be you or one of your friends, right? It had to be. So there has been, I did text, what? Oh, sorry, Purple Reed, sorry, I forgot. So, I look at that kind of shit, and that factors in, because when somebody's gunning for you and trying to come after you, you kind of look at that shit and go, all right. It's kind of like there was like a sequence of events that happened. The cop call would fit in at the end of that sequence in my mind, but call me crazy. And then that's part of the story, right? The other part is the weird behavior. Like, this person blames Mandy, right? And then when the cops are called on Marianne, Mandy's name is used. That's weird, right? That's weird. Very weird. And then she gets so fucking mad every time the cop calls are brought up. She gets very upset, which is very weird. She's like, this is boring. Why are we talking about this? I'm sick of hearing about it. Why are you sick of hearing? Dude, if you're sick of hearing about it, turn the fucking YouTube off, lady. Go watch the Golden Girls. Like, the fuck? That's how I feel, personally, if you're sick of something. Don't, you know what happened the other night? I was in Science Girls chat, right? And then it turned into this fighting Laura thing and saying her name a million times. So you know what Leanna did? Boop. X. I'm out. I don't want to hear this no more. It's stupid. How many times can I hear people go, Laura? I can't. I just can't. That's like, I can't. I just can't. So, here's the other thing. I went back into time a little bit last night, and Oni was on a live. Well, the other day he pretended that he didn't know, that I can't get my cop call and all this shit, right? Because Oni wrote to me, and I wrote to him, and I wrote him a very honest letter and told him, dude, it don't look good on your part, right? I have spoken to Science Girl. I believe I spoke to Red Lotus. I know I spoke to Mandy, who was accused by other people. I never publicly accused anybody, right? So, okay, that's 3 people. I spoke to Natalie. Who else? I'm trying to think. Well, I spoke to a few people. I want to tell you guys this. Every single one of those people, every fucking single one of those people offered me some type of proof, right? Some type of proof that they didn't call cops on me, whether it was their phone records or whatever, okay? But when I wrote to Oni the other night, you know what his excuse was? His excuse was, I was nervous on panel. Dude, really? When were you nervous? Since when were you nervous online? Your whole life is online. You're nervous? I don't know. I kind of don't buy it. But here's the other thing. Not once did that motherfucker, and I know I'm holding up 2 fingers because I have a cigarette in my hand, but not once did that motherfucker offer me any type of proof to vindicate himself. It's a little weird, no? Everybody else did. Everybody else did. Except him. It's kind of weird to me. I don't know. And I told him that. I actually wrote that back to him. I said, dude, I don't know, man. Something ain't sitting right with me, right? Guys, if you're a rent in here, please don't block anybody. Anybody. Except if they're just saying, like, stupid shit. But don't block any other creators or subscribers. I hate that fucking word, subs. Anyway. But see, to me, that's a little weird. And I told him it was weird. And when he came back, I wrote him this pretty lengthy letter. And I would love to read it to you guys, but I can't. But he kind of like evaded that whole, like the main part of my letter, which was about that. So I don't know. I just don't like his answers. I don't like his answers. They're not sitting well with me. They're just not sitting well with me. So, I mean, I don't know. You know, maybe he just doesn't know how to answer questions. I don't know. But I told him, I said, listen, Oni, Scott Peterson, okay, this is reality. This man is sitting on death row purely on circumstantial evidence. There is not one piece of physical proof that proves that this guy murdered his wife, right? And the baby. So, but the circumstantial evidence against Scott Peterson was so strong that a jury of his peers decided he's guilty, right? So don't discount circumstantial evidence, because I have a lot of it. I would love to be proven wrong, but it's weird. So there's a reason I feel the way I feel. I'm not just pulling this shit out of the air. I'm not. Like, I don't make shit up. There's a reason. There was a sequence of events. There was things that happened. There was copyright strikes. There was videos made. Not only was there a video made, and I don't know if Laura's still in here, but she went on Laura's channel to like announce that this video is being dropped. How did you know that? How did you have knowledge of that unless you were the person who made the fucking video or knew who made the video? And, you know, there's one question I keep asking, and I see other people asking it, and it's never been answered. But why would you say 2 minutes before the cops come to my house, something's brewing, and I'm going to get the blame for it tomorrow? Tag me in the videos. What were you talking about? Tell me. Because you see, narcissists like to tell on themselves. That's something that I learned. They like to tell on themselves. They like to give their plans up and shit. It's weird, yes, but they do it because they test the people around them to see how smart people are, how much they're paying attention. So there was a privacy strike too on my channel because I showed tags in a video. That didn't work. That's the other thing. See, all these things that this person tried to do, it didn't work. And I just was reminded yesterday that there was actually 3 copyright strikes on my channel in an attempt to take it down. 2 from her and 1 from Oni. So, which she had Creative Commons, right, on her videos. So technically, you falsely struck me. But anyway. Yeah, they think everybody's stupid. And it's like, dude, I pay a lot of attention. I lurk a lot too. So I kind of know what's going on. Hold on. Snoop needs water. It's an emergency. You know, I pay attention. I pay attention to this shit. And there's just too many weird things. It's like somebody was trying to get my channel taken down. Like they were actively trying and it wasn't working. And so what do you do when things stop working or don't work, you know? Go to drastic measures. And then weird thing is, I was watching one of Laura's lives the night that Marianne was swatted, right? And they're talking about it, and she's like, my husband would never let me go on YouTube again, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, why are you even thinking about that? Like, was that your plan? Was that like my husband was gonna like not let me on YouTube again? Was that like part of your plan? It's just weird that you would even bring that up. Right. So when people start thinking I'm crazy because I come up with this shit, I tell you guys, I'm not pulling it out of the air. All right? I am Yeah, Tiffany, she did talk about that for a very long time. First, she tried convincing everybody that the cop calls didn't happen, right? And then that didn't work. And then it went to that. My husband wouldn't let me back on. Yeah, right. Because your husband looks like he wears the pants in your family. Get the fuck out of here. That he would smash her computer. Yep, yep. I mean, it's like, dude, she just... And the fact that she gets so mad every time it's brought up, it's just like a little weird. Why are you so mad that people are talking about this? Why are you so fucking upset? I don't understand that. Why do you care if people are talking about this? Click out. Bye. And the other thing that was funny, I'll tell you this too, on Science Girl's panel the other night, was that Science Girl asked if I wanted to come up. I didn't see it, because I went back and rewatched it yesterday. Because I wasn't even in there, and I wasn't even going to be in there until I heard I was being talked about. And sure enough, I went back yesterday and looked in the chat, and I was being talked about. I wasn't even there. And she's like, get a lawyer or shut up. Fuck you. Who are you to tell me to shut up? Come on, Snoop. But anyway, and you seem very angry with me. Like, you're so angry that people like me. Are you jealous that people like me? Are you jealous that my videos help people? Because you seem a little jealous. I'm just saying. You seem a little jealous about that. But anyway, I wasn't even going to go in there until I got a text from somebody. And then I went in there. And, I have a right to see what's being said about me and a right to defend myself. But Science Girl said, oh, you want to come up on panel? And I found it so weird because the whole time in the chat, I see Sarah Smiles. And I'm not saying Sarah wasn't on anything. I'm just saying she was asking. So I want to make that clear because I actually like Sarah. She was asking for a link. From the very beginning, I see her going, give me a link, give me a link, give me a link in the chat. Nobody's fucking giving it to her, right? But the minute that I was asked to come on panel, guess who drops the link for Sarah? Yeah. She drops the link for Sarah, and then her and Sarah get up on panel. Well, you know that when Sarah Smiles, and no offense to you, Sarah, but you know when Sarah gets on a panel, she's going to take over that shit, right? So Sarah got booted, so she went in there for backup so she could take over. It's just kind of weird. Like, and then you leave and, like, stomp your feet like a baby. Like, I don't belong on your channel, Science Girl. I don't belong there. Who does that to their friends? That's so weird. Grow up. I don't belong on your channel. I don't belong on your channel. Like, dude, grow up. Really? You're a baby. Because why? Because everybody wasn't buying your shit in the chat, so you don't belong? There's a lot of people that don't buy her shit. I know she's going to accuse me of being obsessed with her. Well, no, it's called responding to you talking shit about me. That's what this is called. Trust me, I don't talk about you when you were on D Live. It was so nice. It was so nice. Nobody talked about you. That's why you came back, probably, because you need attention. Because you're clearly not getting it at home. I mean, who spends a whole summer away from their kid? That shit's weird. I'm sorry. I'd rather be dead. Yeah, the mouse stuff. She called 911 on a mouse. And then later on, shows her credit card. It's like, like, what? Oh, my God. Yes, thank you, figure skating coach. You were one of the few who stuck up for me. Everybody knows, too, I could stand up for myself. But I do think that people are afraid of her, and they're afraid to say something. So they either sit there and nervously giggle on panel or whatever. But she showed her entire credit card. Entire credit card. And I really don't watch her because I really can't stand her voice. But people text me. Like, I can't help it. They're like, she called 911 on a mouse. It's like, so of course I'm going to go fucking watch. Because I'm like, that is the most stupid, asinine, absurd shit I've ever heard in my life. Of course I'm gonna come and watch that. Of course. Who calls 911 on a mouse, dude? Oh my god. Like, oh my god. She's not too bright. Not too bright. Oh, and another thing she said on Laura's panel that night that I found very weird was that she's like, oh, Mika Mopsa is an hour and 40 minutes away from me. Shh. That's a very, very, very specific amount of time to me. Because to know that, you would have had to Google my address at some point. Right? Because, like, how would you know where... Long Island, I want to explain to you guys, is a very long thing. I believe it's 180 miles in total, or 280 miles. I forget the exact amount. I'm not, you know, whatever. I'm not fucking Wikipedia. But, like, you don't know where I live on Long Island. So you would have to look that up to know that. So... how did you know that I was exactly an hour and 40 minutes? Because from where I live, it takes another 2 hours to get to Montauk, which is the furthest point on Long Island, right? And then to get to the city, it's like an hour and a half hours. So I'm in the center. But how would you know that unless you looked my address up? Like, because how do you know I don't live all the way out east? How do you know it takes an hour and 40 minutes? That's so precise. Like, that is very precise to know that. Very, 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 very precise. Because I don't know where you live, and I don't really give a fuck where you live. I don't care. I don't care where you live. So, yeah. And listen, if I'm wrong, I'll apologize to you. But prove me wrong. Let's see your phone records and text messages from that day. Oh, you don't save them. That's right. But then you pull up fucking text messages when it's convenient for you. Elle, yeah, she is. She is obsessed. She's a celebrity stalker, too. Wasn't you stuff... Jules, my stuff wasn't Patreon after the cop calls. After. So, anybody that wants to blame Laura, don't. Because it was after. Or her Patreons. They didn't do it. They crazy enough, that vindicated them. Isn't that weird? So I don't know why everybody's so fucking mad at Laura, but not at other people. I can't wrap my mind around it. And if you're mad at Laura for doxing people, well, that other person doxed people too. So, and there's proof of that. So, you know. So she does the same shitty things you're mad about. So that you need to, if you forgive one person, then forgive the other person. Because I've seen Laura drag people, but not like this person drags people. This is different. Calling them Habib and shit. That's somebody you were friends with, too. Somebody you were friends with. And why? Just because they ignored you? You go to that extent to hurt them? She's like, oh, Kim's calling her. She doesn't like her. First of all, I've never spoken to Kim on the phone, ever, ever. The only time I've spoken to Kim Lowry is when she emailed me back when she was being accused of calling the cops. So, shows how much you know. I'm not mad at anybody. I just have people. Hold on. Life coach is you know what a life coach is, Dana? A life coach is somebody who can't or isn't smart enough or can't afford to go to school for like something like you went to school for. They can't get their master's degree, right? Or even a bachelor's probably. And so they do life coaching because like I could anybody, a bum could fucking call up and do a fucking whatever it is, 30-hour course and get certified to be a life coach. Anybody could do it. So to me, I want somebody who specializes in a field that I'm going to talk to about my issues. And a life coach isn't a psychiatrist. A lot of people, you know, get that all twisted up. They're just supposed to help you, like motivate you. That's really what it is. And help you prioritize goals and shit. They're not supposed to like talk about your fucked up childhood or your alcoholic dad or any of that kind of shit. So, Carol, no, I'm not saying bums aren't valid people. You know what I mean. Jesus. Fucking A, man. You people are like so sensitive. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying anybody could go call up and do this course. My brother's ex, right? And most of the time the people that do it are fucked up. Because my brother's ex, she was cheating on him for fucking 2 years with her boss. She became a life coach. She did a phone course. So do you want that person, telling you how to run your life? I don't. I would never want life advice from a fucking asshole like that. Remy, yeah, I've been through some shit too. I could probably life coach, but I don't know. To be honest with you, I'd rather go back to school and try to get my master's degree than do that. It's a waste of money. Plus, like, not many people could afford that, so, it's not covered by insurance. There's no ethics board. There's nothing. There's no, government, MFW wants to be a life coach. Who's MFW? Katie? I don't know her that well, so I don't know. I don't really know Katie. I'm not going to comment on that. I mean, I don't even, I don't know. It's a joke, life coaching. It's a fucking joke. Right, exactly, Amanda. There's no regulations for life coaching. So, like my dog, if he was able to talk, he could become a life coach. It's fucking stupid. And she talks about it like it's some fucking prestigious job. It's like, dude, really? You need a certification, but like, people can get certified to like be a yoga instructor. So like, who cares? Well, you have to pay to be that. Like, it's ridiculous. Stupid. It's fucking stupid. That's what it is. It's a joke. It's a joke. Like, I paid to go to real estate school. You don't need a, yeah, I feel bad too, Elle, because those people are being taken advantage of. You don't need if you want to sell real estate in New York State, you got to complete a course, right? And then there's actually more training for that than there is to be a life coach, okay? Because you have to complete a course and then you have to sign up underneath whatever. She lost her real estate license. So what does that tell you? For fraud. So I heard. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to sign up with a broker. You can't just go start selling houses. At least here, that's how it works. Bye, figure skating coach. So. Oh yeah, the Brooklyn Bridge. Exactly. My mom always used to say that. I thought that was just a Brooklyn thing. My mom always used to be like, if your friends jumped off the Brooklyn Bridge, would you do it too? Always, everything was the Brooklyn Bridge, just because my mom was from Brooklyn. So everything was Brooklyn. Life coach or rent a 6-hour course online. Exactly. Anybody could do it. Anybody. Yeah, she needs a therapist. That's for sure. Like, if you're, like, this woman claims that she didn't even know that her therapist gave her fucking Zoloft. Like, you're not even smart enough to read a prescription? Sorry to hear that. They charge for everything. She does need a life coach of her own. Certainly does. The first step should be showering. That's what they should cover. Get in the shower. Use some dry shampoo. Would people be off a bridge? What? Yeah, exactly, Christina. Oops, sorry. What's the normal cost of a life coach? Susie, I think they're like anywhere from $75 to $80 an hour, which is absurd. Absurd. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I needed help, which I have gone to therapy before. I did grief counseling. My grief counselor, okay? My grief counselor is a licensed clinical social worker. Well, she was. I don't see her anymore because she moved. But she moved to Texas. But she was a licensed clinical social worker, which means that she has her master's, okay, in social work. And she charged me $40 for a session. $40. This is a person who's a licensed clinical social worker who went through years of schooling and has their master's degree. You cannot become a licensed clinical social worker without your master's degree. So that person charged me $40 an hour. So to pay a life coach $100 an hour is absolutely crazy. It's crazy. I can't even imagine. A person who took a 6-hour course online, I'm not paying them what I could pay somebody who has a master's in psychology. That's absolutely crazy. Yeah, master's degree is serious shit. My aunt, lots of school, right, Gen B? Exactly, lots of school. And they're covered by insurance. Well, my grief counselor didn't take my insurance, but I've been to other clinical social workers that did take my insurance. I took this person because they came highly recommended by somebody else. That's why I went to her. And she was very helpful. She helped me a lot. Invited 250 people to my son's. Whoa, what? Oh no, mac and cheese. Parties are so stressful. It's hot in Florida. I'll make an account today. I'll let MM know. And what it is, and she said, what are you talking about, Ems? For a live? Yeah, we should do a live together. We're giving... Yeah, crazy nurse granny. I will guarantee you this will be the last time I address her or talk to her about her. I just felt like I wasn't even going to, right? Because after Science goes live, but I don't like when people make lies up. I mean, just blatant lies up about people. And I know for a fact that nobody was setting her up, or maybe somebody was, but it wasn't NYC or Benita. And then she's blaming John, and I don't even think John knows. I don't even think they know each other. I don't know if they do, but I don't think they do. Mona, I'm not putting down yoga instructors. Are you talking to me? I'm not putting them down. I'm just saying, like, it's easy to become one, right? You just take a course and get certified. Anybody could do it. That's what I was saying. I'm not putting them down. It was just something that popped into my head. But, all right. If you want to think I'm putting them down, that's okay. That's your, prerogative. Mona K, why are you here? Mona K, like, you used to be cool with me. You see, this is the thing, too, man, because I don't fucking... It's insanity. I just can't, because I'm not, like, fucking bashing Laura every 5 minutes. All these people have started to treat me differently, and I've noticed it. They think I'm dumb. No. Because I just feel like, Laura, I cannot hear her fucking name again. I'm sick of hearing her name. It's like... It's not even that I care about her or anything. It's just like, I don't want to fucking hear her name anymore. Holy shit. You people aren't going to change her. When are you going to realize that shit? So you'll find something wrong with me because I don't fucking hate her like you hate her. That makes sense. Whatever. What the fuck ever. Thank you, Amanda. I try to be fucking rational. I feel like this, like, I don't know. I wrote to somebody the other day because they said in my chat that they're like, oh, MGL never doxed anybody. So somebody had sent me an email that day with a link of a video where she's doxing somebody. And so I said, here you go. Here's the link. Okay. I said, don't come in my chat and say that because it's not true. My response to that was all about Laura. And I'm just like, why is Laura being brought up? And like you, I just can't even, like, why are you even talking about her? Why? Why are you even talking about her? That this whatever I wrote you was not even about her. So why are you talking about her? Why does everything come back down to her? You know, Marianne's telling me the other day on Science Girl's channel that, oh, I blame Marissa for a lot of things. I don't blame her for anything that happened to me. I blame her for the things she did, like showing my phone number. Yeah, I blame her for the video that was made about me because it was pretty obvious that she was behind it. And her Ronald McDonald account and whatever the fuck else. But you guys blame Laura for literally everything. Everything. It's fucking weird, bro. It's weird. It's weird that you guys do that. It's fucking weird. I do blame her for certain things. Absolutely. I do. You're right. I'm not even sticking up for Laura. It's just like, oh my God. It's obsessive. It's a little obsessive. I'm not, you know, I'm sorry if I just call it how it is and that makes people mad. And I'm sorry if it makes you mad. But you guys are a little obsessed. I thought the other night was a little immature. What, Remy? When they were on Science Girl's panel and just kept saying her name and it was weird, bro. Yeah. I had to turn it off because I was like, oh my God. I really literally felt like I was listening to my son, my 6-year-old son, fighting with his friend. That's what I felt like. Because he does that shit. He does the same thing to me. And I was like, dude, I got to hear this shit. Like, him say butthole 100 times a day. And it's like, why am I subjecting myself to more of this kind of behavior? Come on, Snoop. Come on. So I just turned it off. I turned it off. I don't want to hear it anymore. Why does that girl, why does, I don't know. I don't understand it. I guess Laura doesn't trigger me as much. Maybe that's the word. I don't know. I don't know. That's what I was commenting. And I was the bad guy. It wasn't Science Girl doing it, though. It wasn't her. It was, you know, I just, like, turned it off because I'm like, oh, my God, why does every video come back to Laura? Like, why? Why? I understand Laura goes live and talks shit, but, like, I don't know, ignore her. Like, sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes. Not always. You don't have to ignore her all the time, but maybe bunghole. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, ignore her fucking every once in a while. Ash, what was absolutely disgusting? Talk to me, Ash. Let's settle this. Because I saw you, which is funny that you're in my chat right now, because you told me, quote, Makeup Mobster could fuck all the way off. Now, what I have to say to that is, don't threaten me with a good time. Come on, Snoop. But anyway, why can I fuck all the way off, Ash? Let's talk. Let's settle this. Come on, Snoop. I want to know. Why can I fuck all the way off? You said I came at you sideways. How so? Let's settle it. Because you, see? Makeup Mobster pays attention. I pay attention. I came at you sideways in John's. Just remind me, because I got you blocked? How did I get you blocked? I didn't tell nobody to block nothing. What are you talking about? Did somebody just say schmeg? I'm going to die right now. We used to say that in high school, schmegma. Type of what if you know what schmegma is. I got you blocked in John's chat. How did I get you blocked? I'm definitely I'm not even a moderator in his chat. So how did I do that? Wow, a lot of people paid attention in school. Crazy nurse granny, you have to know you're a nurse. Angel, I don't know why she would kick Sarah off. Probably because, Sarah's not going to drag her for fucking 10 weeks if she, goes against her and tell all her personal business. because that's, I think, people, the same way people are like, oh, they're afraid to leave Laura's chat or Patreon. I think it goes kind of the same way there. I said the font looked weird on the next, not that it was fake, and you came at me sideways. Oh, I came at you sideways. Oh, all right. Sorry, Ash, if you felt like that, but I had no power over John blocking you, so I don't know why that's even relevant here. But, so for that, wait, let me just, for that, you said I could fuck all the way off over a font? That's a little extreme, no? I gotta get off here in a minute, but for that, that's kind of serious. That was that serious to you over a font that you said I could fuck all the way off? Over a font? Me disagreeing with you? That's kind of fucking extreme, no? I just challenged who to come up. How could you expect this to be the last time she's going to be all over you? I don't care, Mona. She could be all over me 100 times. I don't have to come back at her every time. I could choose to ignore her, no? I didn't challenge her to come out here and fight me. I just said it. She's talked about choking me, and I said, go. I would love to see you try it. I didn't challenge her. But if she wants to come, I mean, I'm not going to fucking fight it. If you want to get down to that immature level and physically fight me because you're that immature, I just want to see you try it. I would love to see you try it. That would be, I think it would be funny. Sorry. Schmegma is crotch cheese. No, it's, yes, in a sense, yes, that's what it is. All right, I gotta end this, but it is extreme. Sorry. And Mona, I don't know what I did to you, but you seem so angry with me. So if you want to talk, you're more than welcome to email me, make them after. And it's so funny because every time I do this, I never get emails from these people who are so upset with me. Come on, you know, I welcome it. I welcome you to tell me off in an email. No, I know, Ash. I know you didn't say it. Anyway, all right, let me go. Because I got to fucking go get my son off the bus because, you know, I like to spend time with him and shit. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.